All right, I am making a dump cake. This is 4 ingredients, I think. All right, got my cake mix and my chocolate pudding. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is mix my pudding and my cake mix, sort of. All right, now I've got my milk. All right, then we're gonna take our butter and we're going to pour it all over the top. And sprinkle our chocolate chips. Now we're gonna throw this in the oven and bake it for a dark pan. Do 25 degrees lower. All right, here is the cake out of the oven. So I think this is more like a rich brownie. Yeah, call it a dump cake, but I'm not really into dump cakes. Maybe I should do a series of dump cakes and try them and see what I think. That looks really good. Oh, okay. That is definitely a 10 out of 10. This is really good. It's like a really rich fudgy brownie. This one's a winner. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off now. Making a 2-ingredient Pepsi cake mix cake. Oh, yum. I dropped my soda. Let's see if I can open it without splatting everything everywhere. Ooh, yay. I think that worked, or not. It is painting day and I need an easy cake for my boys. Yeah, you can use a mixer. I'm just using a spoon because I don't feel like getting the mixer out. Spray my pan. All right, we're gonna throw this in the oven and bake it. Here it is out of the oven. Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. All right, got my chocolate frosting here. So now it's a 3-ingredient cake. So you can make it 2 or 3, however many you want to make it. If you don't want frosting, you could put Cool Whip or whipped topping on there if you want. Either of those would work really good. Okay, I crumbled it to death, but that is delicious. I snuck a little piece. I'll have Mike taste test it in just a second. So Mike is eating his salad there, being such a good eater. I'm sorry, you gotta taste test.
I love cake. I love chocolate.
One bite and I'll take it away.
But it doesn't love me.
One bite, I'll take it away. So this is 2-ingredient cherry Pepsi cake.
Oops, that was just the frosting.
Oh.
Man. No, the temptation.
I'm sorry. Pretty darn tootin' good.
Yes, this is gonna be dessert after my salad.
Nope, I'm throwing it in the trash.
No,
No, I'm taking it to the trash.
That's so good.
Snickers Crockpot lava cake with my Devil's Food cake mix. Now, Just follow your recipe directions on your cake mix. I already got my water in there. And my eggs. All right, now I got a crock pot. Grease it. Pour in my cake mix. Then I've got my milk. Milk. We all love milk. And my Snickers pudding mix. I have never used this item before. Oops. Well, it smells like Snickers. Whoops. Okay, so the directions on this pudding is really weird. It says 4 serving size, so this is a 4 serving size. It said add 3 cups of milk. But then the asterisk says in a medium bowl. But then the asterisk says for 1 package pie, use 2 cups of cold milk. Oh, add 2 packages. Oops. Did I mention reading directions is not my forte? Okay, so as to not waste pudding, I'm putting in a chocolate one. All right, so follow the directions in the description below. Then we're gonna pour this into our cake mix. Now this will probably be extra fudgy. Who knows? I don't even know if this is gonna turn out now. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna put our lid on right there and bake this puppy in our crock pot. All right, let's check and see if it's done. Oh, yum. And I think it's done. So there's the lava part. Yeah, I'm gonna call it done. I think it's done. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and let it cool. All right, I have my Snickers lava cake right here. Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. Okay, so just to add a little extra something, you don't have to add a little extra something. I'm gonna grind up some peanuts. And I'm going to take my lava cake. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh my. That is lava-y. Okay, Mike is not a peanut fan. You want to try it pre-peanuts?
Sure.
Okay. There.
Do I have to get it? Do I have to get down? Here,
What's the verdict?
That's great.
Pre-peanut.
It's amazing.
Okay. Then if you want to make it more whippy, if you want, you can add some hot fudge. I'm not going to add hot fudge because I made it extra fudgy, you know, guys, because I messed up. But here's the extra caramel. And if you are a peanut lover, like I am, there's some peanuts. And then if you want, you can add some whipped topping. Oh, yum. Okay. Yes, I know I'm gluten-free, but I'm gonna give this a try because I love Snickers. This is one of my top candy bars. Okay. Okay, that is darn tootin' delicious. Yum. I am Making a Milky Way lava cake. We're gonna give this a try now. I'm doing several recipes, so I'm not washing out my bowl. Got my cake mix. I'm just making my cake according to the directions. My oil. Okay, and then I'm adding my water. Spray my crock pot. And pour in my cake mix. Then I'm going to add my milk. And my Milky Way. Mike loves Milky Ways. Ooh, that smells like a Milky Way. Yum. I'm going to pour this in the center of our cake. Yum. And I'm going to turn this on and bake it. All right, we've got our Milky Way cake here.
Ooh, just the name makes it sound great. Ooh.
Okay, Mike loves Milky Way. Now, we're gonna spiffy this one up a little bit and add some extra caramel.
Ooh.
And whipped topping.
Don't hold back, girl.
Okay, there we go. So Mike is ready to taste test, I think. Let me get the pudding part. Hold on. Listen to you. Okay, this one's Milky Way. Does it taste like a Milky Way?
It's really good. I don't know if, well, okay, as it sits, it does taste like a Milky Way. At first it didn't. Man, it's really good.
It's a subtle Milky Way.
Yeah, it had a slightly different taste when I first tried it than after it sat there for a minute. But then I just had to gulp it down.
Okay, hold on.
It's too delicious.
Okay, I'm going to try a bite. After it sits in your mouth a minute, it tastes more like Milky Way than when you first put it in, but it's really good.
It's good both ways. It's just
Yum.
the Milky Way taste is a later addition.
Yeah, it's like an after Milky Way taste.
Yeah, it's a Milky Way aftertaste. Hey, there's a lot of kind of aftertaste that would be a lot worse than that. I love Milky Ways.
Chocolate zucchini cake. I am cranking out the videos today, so I am not washing anything. Right there is my cutting glove. Now, this is the greatest thing ever. My mom got this for me. Thank you, Mom. And don't scrape your fingers grating or cutting if you're a klutz like me in the kitchen. Now, this thing can just go straight into the washer, which is great. All right, chocolate cake mix. And my oil. And my milk. Now, because zucchini is super watery, I do slightly less milk. The recipe is in the description below. And then my eggs, and I do milk instead of water. You can use water if you want. Then, if you want, you don't have to, you can add chocolate chips. Now, I use the mini chocolate chips, and I only use about 1/3 of a bag because they're smaller. You get a chocolate chip in every bite. Just stir that in. Got my trusty pan my mom gave me when I first moved out on my own. This thing is 50 years old. It's always been faithful. All right, we're gonna pour that in. All right, recipe is in the description below. We're gonna throw this in the oven and bake it. Okay, here's my double chocolate zucchini cake. Oh, yum. It looks delicious. Oh, yum. There we go. Do we have Mike come and taste test a bite?
Oh, if I must.
Okay, here we go.
I can't believe you want me to eat chocolate. What?
I know.
Am I just gonna eat it like it's a sandwich?
Yep. You're just gonna go for
That's
it.
how you eat cake?
Yes.
Let them eat cake.
Let him eat cake. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. This is really delicious.
Yay!
Super moist and chocolatey. And I'll tell you what, I used to never want to eat it because I thought, ooh, it's going to taste like zucchini. No, it doesn't taste like it at all.
It
It's
just
totally
adds
like,
moistness to
it's
it.
a totally moist chocolate cake.
Yum. No bake peanut butter bars. I need to melt your butter or margarine. I'm going to melt that first. While that is melting, I'm going to take 1 package of graham crackers. Oops. And I forgot to cover it and just exploded it all over my microwave. Oh, fun. Okay. So, right there. Push all the air out. Now you can do this in a food processor if you want. I just don't like cleaning up extra things if I don't need to. All right, there we go, perfecto. Okay, we're gonna pour this in our bowl, and we're going to add our butter and 1 cup of peanut butter. This is 2 cups of peanut butter and it's about half full, so I'm just going to use the whole thing. Then 2 cups of powdered sugar. So now we're going to mix all this together. You can use the mixer if you want. Okay, now I've got my pan and my parchment paper. Now this is an 8x8 pan. You can use a 9x9 if you want. It just won't be as thick. There we go, all nice and smooth. All right, now since I'm just so anti wanting to have dishes, I am going to use my dish that I did my margarine in. Okay, this is a little bit of leftover peanut butter from another jar. Oh man, I hate to waste that much for, well, I'm gonna eat an apple or something with it later. Okay, so I'm gonna melt this. Now I love these mini chocolate chips because they just melt so much faster. And in things like chocolate chip cookies, it distributes them so that you get chocolate in each bite, but you don't have to use so much chocolate, but you still get the chocolate in each bite, so that's why I love them. All right, my microwave is 1200 watts. This took 45 seconds for this. Then I'm going to take and Pour it all over. Okay. Now we're going to put this in the fridge and let it set up. Okay, we have our finished butter bars here. Yumma Ramon. Okay, so now I'm going to cut them. Oh my, that looks delicious. Oh, yum. Okay, I will get my taste tester over here and we shall give them a try. Okay, it is peanut butter bars and Jack is going to test because Mike has an aversion to peanut butter.
Yeah.
So Jack is my taste tester.
Right.
Here we go.
I think it has peanut butter in it.
Does it smell peanut buttery?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste peanut buttery?
Oh yeah, this is really good. Actually, this tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, yeah. Yay. Yum. 10 out of 10?
Yep.
Okay, first we are going to crush up our cookies. Now, I'm using the food processor. You can put these in a bag and smash them with a rolling pin. Here's how you smash them with a rolling pin. Flip it. Flip it. Then flip it. Why you flip it is because the big pieces fall to the bottom, so then you can turn it over and crush them. Okay, and then you have crumbs. Isn't that easy? But a lot of people like using their food processor. Now I'm making way more because I'm mashing them up because I have several recipes to do. Get a couple of big pieces, just smash them up. It's no biggie.
Give them to your husband.
Give them to your husband.
That's the kind of get well cards I want, right there.
Now I'm saving my bag because I'm going to have leftover cookies for when I make my next recipe. So I've got my butter here. Now, because I am using Oreos instead of just wafer cookies without the extra sweet, I'm not going to add the extra sugar this time. But if you just use like chocolate bear cookies or chocolate animal crackers or anything like that, then you can add the extra sugar. Okay. Is that possibly right?
It doesn't look like very much. You could just add a little more.
There's
no way.
There's no way. Did we find a typo? It's supposed to be 2 cups. I think we found a typo. Okay. Am I a failure as a cookbook editor?
No. We just need to test them a lot more and eat more cheesecake.
Is that what it is? This recipe's in our Dining on a Dime Volume 2 cookbook, and if you have it, this is a typo. It should be 2 cups. Okay. That's much better. Oh no. Okay, to everyone who's been making this recipe and you're wondering, Tara, what's wrong? I am so sorry. That is just a typo.
How many of them looked in there and said, that doesn't look like enough, I'm adding more?
I know. Probably a lot.
Never hurts with cookies to add more, right?
No, it does not.
So you don't put any of this on the back of the cheesecake, just on the
Some
bottom?
people do, but I don't like that much crust. I don't like crust on the sides. Okay, there we go. Now set that to the side. Then you're going to take your semi-sweet chocolate chips. I like these mini ones because they melt quicker, and this is 2 cups. 12 ounces is 2 cups. I'm going to pour it in my measuring cup, and we are going to melt this in the microwave. Oops. What the heck? They're melted. How did they get melted?
You're so hot.
Oh, thanks. It's my Tara's toupee, isn't it?
So this recipe doesn't call for vanilla, but maybe Mom needs some now.
Mom needs the whole thing now. So when you're melting chocolate, be sure you stir every 30 seconds or so, because if you don't, the heat will concentrate in one area and burn your chocolate. And burnt chocolate is a very bad thing. Ooh, yum. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Quinn.
Okay, we're going to preheat our oven at 350. Then we're going to take our 2 packages of softened cream cheese. Maybe. Okay, am I the only one that has a problem with this? There. Then we're going to get 3/4 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of flour. This is a 1/4 cup measure. Half of that is 2 tablespoons. Eggs. The recipe is in the description below as always. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Oops, I didn't follow my own directions. That's all right. Okay, see how there are some lumps? I personally don't mind the lumps, but if you want perfectly smooth cheesecake, you can push the beaters against the side. And that helps break them down. Or you can take the back of a spoon and just press the batter. Now, there are people that say, oh, you can put it through a sieve and all that. Why dirty a sieve when you can just dirty a spoon? But if your cream cheese wasn't completely mixed without the lumps and you don't like the lumps, which is fine, just push it on the back just like that, okay? Okay, and now we're going to stir in our melted chocolate. Oh. Doesn't that make your mouth want to water, dear?
Yep.
Good question, observant one. Why didn't I use the mixer? Because you don't want to mix in too much air, because then air pockets get in there and it'll poof up and fall down. And you don't want it to poof up and fall down. Just like your boobs. You don't want them to poof up and fall down.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. All right, now it's going in the oven for 45 minutes. There we go. All right, it has been 45 minutes. Oh, yum. That looks delicious. Okay, so now we're gonna let it cool on the rack for about 10 minutes. Okay, now you're gonna wanna run a knife around the edge just to make sure that it has an easy, release, and then finish letting it cool. You can kind of feel it releasing when it does. Okay, now we're gonna let it cool completely. All right, my chocolate cheesecake has been sitting in the refrigerator overnight. Now, I'm going to make a chocolate ganache, which is a fancy word for melted chocolate chips and whipped cream to pour on top. Now, my family decided to chip off pieces so that the amount of chocolate that was in here wasn't the same. So this is about a quarter of a bag, 4 ounces, a half a cup of chocolate chips in here. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of whipping cream, just about that much, about 2 tablespoons. And we're going to microwave this until it's liquid. Okay, about every 30 seconds or so, you're going to stir so your chocolate doesn't burn. Get the hot stuff up there to melt the... Okay, I think that might be hot enough to get it smooth. Okay, so let me scrape off all the stuff on top here because you can't waste chocolate. Wasting chocolate is like a commandment, isn't it? Thou shalt not waste chocolate, I'm sure. It's somewhere in the Bible. Okay, for all of those who are going to comment, I'm only joking. It's a joke. Okay, now I think there's enough residual heat from my measuring cup here to get it melted. Ooh, that's looking, what do you think, dear? Is that looking delicious?
Yep.
Now the reason why I'm not microwaving it still is because I don't want to burn my chocolate. And since I can still feel my measuring cup is hot, I'm just letting the residual heat continue to melt the rest so I don't burn my chocolate. Oh my goodness. Now, this isn't in the cookbook because I don't know why it's not. But it's what I do. Guys, you have to understand, we wrote these cookbooks 25 years ago. Volume 1 was 25 years ago, and Volume 2 was, what, 6 or 8 years ago? And so I've changed things since I've written the cookbook. So it doesn't mean the recipe's wrong, well, except for the typo. But okay, so now yesterday we ran our knife around the edge like so. So if you didn't do that to get it loosened, do that now. Now, take and open your pan, and then here's the fun part. Gotta loosen it from your pan. It's not coming off. There we go. Whew. That was a pretty intense moment there.
Crust looks good.
Okay. Then just spread it around until you have a thin layer, and then you can also let some dribble over the edge. Just keep moving it out until you get a little bit going over the edge. Mine kind of sunk just a little bit in the center, but that's fine. All right, what do you think, dear? Does that look delicious?
Yes.
Okay, now you can let this harden, which is fine if you want to. Okay, since it's Valentine's Day, we're going to add our cherries. This is our cherry pie filling. And just going to put a neat little pile like that. Then refrigerated this to get this all firmed up, and then you can cut it. I am making the banana bread, the chocolate banana bread in our Dining on a Dime cookbook volume 2. Now these are ripe bananas. I'm using 3 instead of 2 because they're on the small side. And I'm just gonna throw everything in there. Let's see, got my shortening. And I need to use up my milk from my stockpile, so I'm going to sour this with a little bit of vinegar. Put my water in there. I'm going to let that sour for just a minute. My eggs. And my cocoa powder. Yeah. And my flour. Okay, so you don't put quite as much flour in if you're using cocoa powder. The recipe is in the description below. And baking soda. And my salt. And my baking powder. And let's see, what do I need? I'm gonna put in my sour milk. All right, if you like chocolate covered bananas, this is the one for you. Okay, so now these first ones are just going to be chocolate banana muffins. The next ones are going to be double chocolate banana muffins, and the third ones are going to be triple chocolate banana muffins. Okay. All right, here's a little tip. If you want to save money on chocolate, take your Easter bunnies that you got on clearance. Now you can do this in a food processor if you want, and go ahead and chop up those bunnies and use this for your chocolate instead of buying chocolate chips. I paid 25 cents for the same amount of chocolate that would have cost me $2 at the store. So I'm able to have chocolate for just a little bit of the price. Now, like I said, if you want to mess with getting the food processor, you can. I don't like dirtying extra utensils when I don't need to. So for me, the few seconds this takes is fine. Okay, then just add that into your batter. And you have chocolate chips all in your batter. All right. Now I'm going to throw this in the oven at 350 degrees. The recipe's in the description below. Here is how we're going to do it. Since these have already been cooling, I am going to put the triple chocolate on the cooled ones. Ooh, man, those are hot, 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 hot. Let them cool just a little bit, guys, before you take them out. Don't be like me. And there we go. Okay, so now all right, so here's chocolate. Here's double chocolate. This one is going to be triple chocolate. Just take chocolate frosting and put it on top, and then you have triple chocolate banana muffins. Oh my goodness, so delicious. Mike is going to absolutely love these. He's Mr. Chocolate Man. He likes all things chocolate. All right. And there we go. Okay, this is triple
Yum.
chocolate banana muffin. Chocolate with chocolate chips and chocolate frosting. Okay, so let's see what the verdict is. What is the verdict?
Wait, do you need a picture? I will eat chocolate all day.
Yes, you will. You love chocolate. You're a chocolate
Oh
connoisseur.
my, it's very chocolatey.
What's the verdict?
You weren't kidding. There's some banana in there. That's really good.
It's like a chocolate covered banana.
It's more chocolate than banana, but I definitely can taste the banana. Yum, that's delish.
Cake mix bar cookies. All right, have my cake mix right here. And my oil. And eggs. More variations, Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 2 on page 275 and 278 and 279. I don't know, there's 25 different variations on here. All right, let me get this all mixed up. going to take our chocolate chips. Now I prefer the mini chocolate chips, because then you don't have to use as many, but you still get a chocolate chip in every bite. And we're going to take our pan, spray it with oil. All right. I get started with my spoon, and then I just push it in with my hands because I think it molds a lot easier, or spreads a lot easier. Yum. Get that all nice and neat in there. Okay, going to throw this in the oven and bake it. All right, there is my double chocolate cookie bars with cake mix. Now, if you want, you could make it triple chocolate and frost the tops of these if you want. I'm not going to. Oh my goodness, these look so delicious.